Airsoft. It's a pretty cool thing. Shooting targets, it's pretty fun. But what are the real capabilities of these guns? So we're going to do some tests, figure out what these things can do. This is Murphbusters. Airsoft special.
I'm Cheeto Puff. And I'm a new Murphbuster.
Hey, this is Murph Dog. Yeah, that's me. And this is Murphbusters. Woo!
So what are we doing this time?
I think to fully test the abilities of an airsoft gun, I think we should try to kind of see what this thing can do compared to a real gun. Like, take it into Mythbusters' perspective. They cut down a tree with a gun.
Yeah.
They even cut a rope with a gun. So let's see what an airsoft gun can do. I think we should start trying to cut through some stuff. We can start easy, maybe some toilet paper, move on up to paper, some cardboard, not cardboard, construction paper, move on to plastic, and then we can get some harder stuff.
Well, like cardboard.
Yeah, like cardboard, and maybe some strings, I guess, since they cut a rope with a real gun.
Yeah.
Maybe get some thread, maybe some just a little bit heavier than thread, some rope. It'd be really interesting to see what this thing can do. Yeah. What about airsoft grenades? Well, you see all those videos on YouTube that are like homemade airsoft grenade? Do they really work?
I've tested them.
I mean, I've seen them, but sometimes when after they blow up and you go over to it and you look in it and like all the BBs are sitting right there. I want to see if these things can work.
How about we take a frame,
Okay.
and take, I don't know, paper over it, and stick the airsoft grenade in it and light it and see what it does.
Oh, see if it makes like a hole.
Yeah.
Okay. But we gotta make sure that it's a BB, because I mean, some of those airsoft grenades are like in eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
We don't want that stuff to be flying everywhere. We want BBs.
So it's got to be pretty good size, not...
Yeah. Well, I think we should be able to tell. Okay, let's test it. All right, Luke, you ready to start cutting?
Oh, yeah.
All right, start with the toilet paper here. Let's see what you can do.
Shot through that.
Well, looks like you got in pretty good there. Doesn't really look like a complete cut. Let's see if you can get better on that.
Alright.
That looks like a cut to me.
Yeah, that's a cut.
All right, straight through the toilet paper.
Now on to some standard copy
Your
paper.
standard copy paper, okay.
I'm going to try to get the bullseye. That went through.
Definitely.
That's a good cut.
And now on to some double construction paper.
Hold on.
Sturdy stuff.
I got hit with that one.
Obviously, it has gone through in 2 spots.
3.
I might want some
3. Sorry about that.
All right, now let's go through the
This is
thin
the
plastic here. This is the last stage of the first board. We'll be moving on to some harder stuff if he can get through.
I don't even know if I got through that. I shot one. Yeah, I got through
You
that.
got through it.
One shot.
And that's a good that's clean through.
That's a cut. That's
So, let's move on to some harder stuff.
definitely.
Alright, here, the second part of our testing. Only 3 stages now. We start with some cardboard material, which is just a bit harder than the plastic now. And then we move up onto some strings to see if we can actually cut. We start with this very, very thin thread. It's going to be testing my abilities of sharpshooting to see if I can get that. And then moving on to a little bit of a thicker, almost like a rope. And it's really going to put the airsoft gun to the test.
Okay, let's do this.
See what we can do. Cardboard, open fire. Got 2 holes in it. Looks like you went through it on that one.
Okay. 2 holes.
2 holes.
Right there.
That's right. Okay, now onto the thread. I'm going to really try to shoot this thing down. You know what? I'm just going to go to automatic, save some time here. bit closer now. It doesn't seem
Nothing.
that I got it.
Seems like you went.
Let's see if I can get it point blank range.
Okay.
Firing. Doesn't seem like this airsoft gun has the power to break this thread.
He has hit the second rope, but it's broken the tape. It's broken this, so obviously it does not have the power.
Okay, let's recap. So basically, we just finished our test on shooting through things and trying to get through strings, and we had some trouble with some things, but we got through other things easily. What do you think?
Toilet paper?
I'd say it was confirmed. It went straight through the toilet paper.
Plus construction paper, paper, and plastic.
I mean, everything went through pretty easy except for the cardboard, I'd say. Cardboard, I want to say plausible, but it went through more than once, so I almost want to say confirmed. I'm thinking that basically everything we did would be confirmed. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
This one's closed then.
Confirmed.
Alright, now that we got our view on everything that we shot through being confirmed, let's talk about the strings.
So, the first string, which was a little tiny twine. Well, no, it was like more like a thread.
It was sewing thread, really.
So, basically, it failed. I mean, we don't have to go into what you had to do for it to fail. It didn't work.
Didn't go through it, and I'm thinking we're probably going to get some comments on, oh, the second one slipped out of the tape, but come on, if you think about it, what are the chances that we would have got through that if we couldn't get through the thread at point blank range?
Yeah. So the twine was a fail too because the tape broke.
So I'd just say overall busted on this one. What do you think?
Busted.
Alright, let's do some airsoft grenades.
Alright, so what are you talking about here?
These are the basic ones that you're gonna see on YouTube. Just
Water
like
bomb.
just a basic firecracker inside of an Easter egg with the fuse sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've designed 3 different kinds of explosives here. You got inside the purple is our medium. That's our medium. It's just a M150, and that's the
it's the big.
It's pretty big.
Biggest.
And then pink is gonna be our control, just a regular firecracker or water bomb or whatever you call it. And
this yellow right here,
yellow and orange,
is going to be
the biggest that we
the
have.
largest, the M95s. That's the closest to the M80s, which are now illegal.
So inside of each of these eggs is exactly 15 BBs. The different explosives are going to provide different results, so hopefully we'll get something that shows that these things work. So how we're going to test it is, if you will, right in this, I'm going to take this frame here with this see-through light paper here, and I'm going to place the airsoft explosive inside, and we're hoping once we ignite it and it explodes that we'll be able to see some kind of rupture in the paper that shows us that a BB has, that is actually successfully
And once we take that video, if you can't see it clearly, we will zoom in and make it slow motion.
So we're going to see if these airsoft grenades really work.